Shalom, everybody. Welcome back. Let's read 1 Samuel chapter 8 from Yah Scriptures. And it came to be when Shemuel was old that he made his sons rulers over Israel. And the name of his firstborn was Joel, or Joel, and the name of his second Abiah, rulers of Beersheba. And his sons did not walk in his ways, and turned aside after own gain, took bribes, and they twisted the right rulings. And all of the elders of Israel gathered together and came to Shemuel at Ramah, and said to him, Look, you are old, and your sons do not walk in your ways. Now appoint for us a sovereign to rule us like all the nations. And the word was evil. But the word was evil in the eyes of Shemuel when they said, Give us a sovereign to rule over us. So Shemuel prayed to the Most High, and the Most High said to Shemuel, Listen to the voice of the people in all that they say to you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from reigning over them. According to all the works which they have done since the day I brought them up out of Mitzrayim, even to this day, forsaking me and serving other mighty ones. So they are doing to you too. And now listen to their voice, but you shall certainly warn them, and shall make known to them the ruling of the sovereign who reigns over them. Shemuel spoke all the words of the Most High to the people who asked him for a sovereign. And said, This is the ruling of the sovereign who reigns over you. He shall take your sons and appoint them for his own chariots and to be his horsemen. And they shall run before his chariots, and appoint commanders over his thousands and commanders over his 50s, or to plow his ground and reap his harvest, or to make his weapons and equipment for his chariots. And your daughters he is going to take to be perfumers and cooks and bakers. And the best of the fields, of your fields and your vineyards and your olive trees, he is going to take and give them to his servants. And 1/10 of your grain and your vintage he is going to take and give it to his officers and servants. And your male servants and your female servants, and your best young man and your donkeys he is going to take and use for his own work. 1/10 of your sheep he is going to take, and you are to be his servants, and you shall cry out in that day, because of your sovereign whom you have chosen for yourselves. But the Most High is not going to answer you in that day. However, the people refused to listen to the voice of Shemuel, and said, No, but let a sovereign be over us. Then we also, like all the nations, and our sovereign shall rule us, and go out before us, and fight our battles. And Shemuel heard all the words of the people, and he repeated them in the hearing of the Most High. And the Most High said to Shemuel, Listen to their voice, and make them a sovereign. And Shemuel said to the men of Israel, Each of you go to his city. Chapter 9. And there was a man of Benjamin, whose name was Kish, son of Abiel, son of Seror, son of Bechorath, son of Aphiah, a Benjamite, a mighty man of power. And he had a son whose name was Shaul, young and handsome, and there was not a more handsome man than he among the children of Israel, taller than any of the people, by the shoulders and upwards. And the donkeys of Kish, father of Shaul, were lost. And Kish said to his son Shaul, Please take one of the servants with you. Arise and go seek the donkeys. And he passed through the mountains of Ephraim and through the land of Shalisha, but they did not find them. Then they passed through the land of Shaalim, but they were not. Then he passed through the land of the Benjamites, and they did not find them. They came to the land of Suph, and Shaul said to his servants who was with him, Come and let us turn back, or else my father will forget about the donkeys and become worried about us. And he said to him, See, there is in the city a man of Elohim, and the man is esteemed. All that he says comes true without fail. Now let us go there. It could be that he shows us the way to go. And Shaul said to his servant, But look, if we go, what do we bring the man? For the bread in our bags is all gone, and there is no present to bring to the man of Elohim. What do we have? And the servant answered Shaul again and said, Look, I have here at hand 1/4 of a shekel of silver, and I shall give that to the man of Elohim, and he shall make known to us our way. Formerly in Israel, when a man went to inquire of Elohim, he spoke this, Come and let us go to the seer. For the Nabai, the prophet of today, was formerly called a seer. And Shaul said to his servants, Your word is good, come and let us go. They went to the city where the man of Elohim was. And as they went up the hill to the city, they met some young women going out to draw water, and said to them, Is the seer here? They answered them and said, He is. Look, ahead of you. Hurry now, for he come to the city for today. For the people have an offering on the high place today. As you come into the city, you are going to find him before he goes up to the high place to eat. For the people do not eat until he comes. For he blessed Barak, the slaughtering. Afterwards, they who are invited eat. And now go up, for you shall find him about this time. And they went up to the city. They were coming into the midst of the city, and saw Shemuel coming out toward them to go up to the high place. And the Most High had revealed to Shemuel in his ear the day before Shaul came, saying, At this time tomorrow I shall send you a man from the land of Benjamin, and you shall anoint him leader over all my people, Israel, and he shall save my people from the hand of the Pelethites. For I have seen my people because their cry has come to me. And when Shemuel saw Shaul, the Most High said to him, See the man of whom I spoke to you. Let this one govern my people. And Shaul drew near to Shemuel in the gate and said, Please inform me, where is the house of the seer? And Shemuel answered Shaul and said, I am the seer. Now go up before me to the high place. For you shall eat with me today, and tomorrow I shall let you go, and make known to you all that is in your heart. As for your donkeys that were lost 3 days ago, do not lay your heart on them, for they have been found. And on whom is all the desire of Israel? Is it not on you and on all of your father's house? And Shaul answered and said, I am not a Benjamite, of the smallest of the tribes of Israel, and my clan is least of all the clans of the tribe of Benjamin. Why then do you speak like this to me? Shemuel took Shaul and his servant and brought them into the hall, and gave to them a place at the head of those who were invited. And there were about 30 men. And Shemuel said to the cook, Bring the portion which I give you, of which I told you to put it aside. And the cook brought out the thigh, which is the upper part, and put it before Shaul. And Shemuel said, See what was kept back. It was put aside for you. Eat, for it has been kept for you for this very appointed time, saying, I have invited the people. And Shaul ate with Shemuel on that day. They came down from the high place into the city, and Shemuel spoke with Shaul on the roof. And they rose early, and it came to be about the dawning of the day, that Shemuel called to Shaul on the roof, saying, Rise, so that I send you on your way. And Shaul arose, and both of them went outside, he and Shemuel. As they were walking towards the edge of the city, Shemuel said to Shaul, Say to the servant to go on ahead of us. And he went on. But you stand here a moment, so that I will let you hear the word of Elohim. Hallelujah.